Oops. There we go. Weird. Okay. Oh, so that just broke. Weird. Where's my event thingy? Yeah. Stream should probably be underneath. Is it? Okay. Now, since you're here, Alex, I need you to be my tester. How good can you hear my voice? Semi-good? Pretty good? Because I had to revamp all my audio, too. And then I'm going to test music in a second, too. So if you want to be the guy, you can help me out. Just fine? Is it clear? Is it more clear than my usual one? Which could mean it's a good or a bad thing, huh? Oh, it's buffering. Okay. Okay. Did it really? Okay. Let's test this. Ready? So this is one that we're talking on right now. And now 2. This is 2. This seems like it's really low. Blah, 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 2, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now 3. 3. Is 3 good? What's good on 1, 2, or 3? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Blah, 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 blah. I thought 1 would be the best, but maybe not. It's always stressful doing new, programs. It bothers me, especially streaming, because every learning thing is, public. 1 was better? Okay. Is it just that it's far away? Or what's the deal? Also, I'm going to start playing music. You tell me if you can hear it and if it's too loud. This is 1 right now. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, yeah, I don't want the tinny noise. You can hear music? How good is it? Is it louder than me? Is it really quiet? How is it? Yeah, hopefully that's not me. That would suck. Bread, 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 bread. Oops. Goodness. How am I supposed to refine this? Oh goodness. That is a lag if I ever saw one. Guess I could close a couple more things. That's messed up. Guess I don't need that anymore. Oh man. Welcome back. Did that help? Oh, that's good. I think. A lot of good that's doing. I want to do my watercolor brush, but it is lagging so bad. This one. Well, maybe no, it's not. That's not too bad. I can deal with that, I guess. Never mind. Oh boy. I don't even think you can see what I'm doing for some reason. It's blown out. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's you or me, Alex. Honestly, I'd put my money on me, but... Damn, why is this so bad? It's lagging again. Damn. Come on. You can stop. Oh, that one's kind of fun. Oh, for some reason, I don't think you're seeing all of the windows I'm bringing up. Wait a minute. Are you seeing all the little toolboxes I pull up? Do those come up for you? Okay, yeah, you see those. Weird. Seems like it's choppy. Now I'm seeing it. It's choppy on my end. Hold on. Is it just the window? I think something's up with that. Maybe this will be better. It's choppy there too. Okay, I think it's on my end. Though I don't know how to prevent that, I guess. Because it's just what screen share is doing. Oh, technological problems. Seems to go faster, at least if it's on my one side. Yep, that's what I'm seeing too. Okay, so it's not you. Rest assured, it is me. But that is problem in itself. So weird. I don't know what to do about that. It's like you're not seeing my toolboxes as I pull them up. You see that? Like I'm clicking and unclicking it. I can see it on my screen, but you can't see it. Hi, Sniggle. We're troubleshooting. I'm trying a new program. Seems to be butts. Oh, you can see that kind of. Huh. It's weird though that you can't see my brush settings. Wonder what's up with that. That's very weird. No, this is Photoshop. It's just, the stream program I'm using is bullshit. It's, I had to quit OBS for digital stuff, so I'm trying to use Lightstream, which it doesn't seem to be that good. This one's doing alright. The audio's good at least. Is the audio better than my usual audio? Just out of curiosity. OBS didn't update to be compatible with Catalina regarding screen share. So the crappy thing is that, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. They haven't updated it, so it's mega broken, so you can't do any sort of screen share anything with it. So, I mean, that's like half of what I stream is digital crap, so we're trying to find a replacement, and so far nothing's really doing it for us. Because right now we're trying Lightstream, and it's kind of bogus. Man, I could make these super graphical, but I totally don't want to. I want to make them watercolory. Oh, well. Oh, BS. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, totally. Well said. But I think I should have opened it in a different browser, because right now this is mega laggy. Yeah, so OBS is not my number one. The second one is only with Windows. NVIDIA is usually PC. So that knocks out the first three. Bebo, I've never heard from. XSplit is mainly for gaming. Wirecast, I haven't heard of. Game Show, I haven't heard of. Lightstream number 8 is what I'm using. vMix, not sure. FF Split, I'm guessing, is another one. It's kind of for gaming. I'll have to check out a couple of these, but yeah. Well, right now I'm on Firefox. It's typically my main one. I should probably be using Chrome, but I wonder if I can open it in another browser and then close it. Yeah, if you want to be a serious artist, you use Apple products. Sorry. Otherwise, it's not worth it. You do as much maintenance as you do on your art if you own a PC. Okay, so I can open it up. Default microphone. Hello? Is it going, you guys? Oh, there it is. Okay, am I back? I see my thing is broken. Give me a moment. Let's see if switching browsers is helping. Yeah, I know. How about that? How about that? Okay, let's see if it lags any less. Then we can attribute it to the browser. Be nice to attribute it to the browser. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Let's see if I can actually paint. Yeah. Okay. Well, bogging down my computer definitely was my million tab screen. Oh, imagine that. Cute. Oh, my computer's not that old. It's not that bad. It's still a pretty good computer. I just I deleted 300 gigs off it last week. But it's more that I am a tab hoarder. I have a million tabs open basically on every browser I use. I have about 4 browsers at varying stages of what I use them for. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that's just an artist thing. We have to have a million open. You know why. We have different tabs open for different projects and different things we're looking at in different projects. So I'm with you. I don't think you're evil. Okay, so do you hear the music and my voice pretty well? So maybe this still is the better option to use other than OBS. Oh, you don't hear the music. Voice just fine. Okay. Hold up. Wait. All right, how about now? Okay, so it's probably really low. Hey. It is kind of a quieter song. Hold on. Let's see if we can't change that. Maybe this one's more exciting. Okay, cool. I think it was just the song was quiet on the last one. How was your day, Alex? What did you do? Sniggle, are you still here? How you doing? Oh, I don't even know what movie that is. I feel dumb. Was it good? You have like 1 million friends. Oh my god. That was so loud. It was hysterical. Oh, good. That sounds like a happy Saturday. I went to the gym and then I've been working all day since. I'm pretty happy though. I put out emails to everybody who's in the next book and I gave them the chance to pre-order at a discount. So technically I'm making money today without doing much, so that's nice. It's not the right color. Just go crazy orange. Oof, no. Ish. You guys are seeing different colors than me too. No, Sniggle, you slept all day. Well, you work all night though. You know, that's forgivable. I start and finished my email list and then sent out the email. So, and then I've already gotten probably about 6 or 7 orders. So that's good. I emailed about 90 people. So we'll see what happens. It's almost like I'm running my own little Kickstarter. Schedule switch. Wait a minute. Sniggle, do you say you work days now then? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my god, I'm not getting the effects I want out of this. That's a bit better. There should be a little hot area in here. Oh, I see. Well, that's kind of exciting, I guess. Sounds stressful, but also exciting. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. You just gotta start. You know what I'm gonna tell you. Even if you're not feeling it, try it. It's like exercise, you know? If you don't feel like exercising, get on that thing anyway. Elliptical, treadmill, whatever. Give it, 5 to 20 minutes if you can. And if nothing happens, okay. But most of the time, you'll just kind of switch over to being in that mindset. That's what I've heard, Snaggle. But doesn't it mean you don't do it for 28 days? And you do it... Do you do it every week? I'm confused. I don't know if I want the shines to actually be with the watercolor brush or if I want it to be with just a regular brush. Actually, that might be alright. Yeah, we'll see. Just didn't look right with that other one. Oh, yeah. Art and exercise. Yeah. It's all about your mindset. So, Alex, I'd give it like a good 5 to 10 minute try. See how it goes. But remember, if you're not feeling it, try to do something you want to do. Try to stay away from the things that you're like, about. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. This is one of those times I've got a reference up and I'm trying to go too much by the reference and it's just sabotaging me. So instead I'm going with what I know and it's actually working better. Yeah, that's better. Ooh, pizza, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Pizza. Oh my god. Wrong layer. Slowest brush ever. You guys are seeing a different color of what I'm doing. See, my Cintiq is so old that the colors I'm seeing are not the colors you're seeing, funny enough. You love brush buffering, right? I know. They really do. I love Kyle Webster's brushes, but for real. I was actually thinking about even trying these in Procreate with the new brushes I bought, and I'm kind of leaning towards it at this point. But man, I don't want to because I can't stream that, and I want to be able to stream some shit. I don't know. Kyle's brushes are usually good too, so I'm just wondering if maybe all the hubbub crap I've been doing on here today is finally taking its toll and getting angry at me. If I switch to a smaller size, it's okay. But yeah, you all know how it goes. Does he also do the same thing though, where they're up in the tools? Because if they're up here in the tools, the whole reason these are slow is because they're pulling from a texture. So when you go to texture here and you put it in here, this is part of the reason it goes slow. So if he has anything like that, like Kyle Webster's got, it's gonna be the same shit. Unfortunately. These are, yeah, but I mean, he's got like, I bought his brush pens, his watercolors, his oils, charcoal, comics brushes, gouache brushes, inking, Bristol, a whole bunch of stuff. He's got a whole bunch. I've just tried them all, and the one I like the most right now that gives me the best effect is this one. And it's usually not this slow, like I said. I think it's because I'm streaming, in all honesty. Because it's streaming directly through a browser. There's no desktop client. It's just through the browser. So that usually makes things messy to begin with. Are you in there? Oh, you stupid thing. What would you like to work on today, Alex? Like, what would make you happy? Did you make your happy hardcore list? This is a good use for it right now. Goddamn multiply bullshit. You did? Cool. Is there anything on the happy side that you'd want to do right now? Character thumbnails. I mean, you could. That's what you want to work on, is the character thumbnails? Like, when you say character thumbnails, what do you mean? I'm wondering if you're referring to them, I guess, differently than I would, and so I'm kind of confused. Like, just, you want to start making your character sheets? Is that what you mean? Here I am drawing a sweaty dinner roll. This is life now. Okay, Snick. Oh, Alex. Sniggle's one of the ones who's met up with us a few cons, and he was one of the ones I was talking about the other night that shadowed us. He shadowed us at a few cons. He lives in Kansas? Either Kansas or Missouri. I always forget. I'm so sorry. I always forget. Yeah. thing going on here. Honestly, remember what I told you about world building and you know, doing too much, I guess, like without having enough to go off of, I guess. It made you lose it. Good. It is sweaty bread, damn it. It's all dewy and trying to be sexy. It's not sexy bread. But yeah, I think you're doing so. The problem I see, if you don't mind me kind of chiming in here, is that you're going too specific too soon. It's like you're trying to decorate a house that's not finished yet. So I think, names aren't even necessary right now. Like the name of a story, like I've made entire stories and then just haven't named them until the last minute. You can do the same with characters. You can just say dude 1, dude 2, or gruff guy or whatever. Like that's one of those things that will stop you up in your process. Instead of you getting ahead in the actual story, you have to be like, you stop yourself and you're like, oh man, I need a character name. And then you spend like 3 weeks on that without actually doing anything with your story. It's one of those world building stop ups where it's more important to get the story out, because once you've done that, then you've experienced the characters fully and then you can actually name them appropriately. So I would say fuck the names. Don't worry about that for now. Just try to write the damn story. you know, um, the most important thing right now is your story. Your story will dictate your world. Your story and your characters will dictate all that stuff. Don't worry about currency. Don't worry about all that kind of crap right now. What it looks like. It's fun to get caught up in those details, but man, if you've never really written a story fully, it's gonna really bog you down, because those are the fun bits. Those are the things we want to think about. We don't want to sit there and try and figure out the hard parts of our stories, but you have to, or else you're gonna kind of drop the ball on all the other stuff. So if you don't necessarily like tonight want to dig too deep with that stuff, I would suggest just working on like exercises that you'll have to know. Like if you're eventually going to draw architecture, maybe work on architecture, or stuff like that where it's not directly related to your story. That's another thing. Think of all the time you're spending on what supposedly is for your story, when it could just be stuff to help yourself, artistically or writing or whatever. Like you got to think about yourself as like an MMO character, and you're putting all these like stats and things into slots, talent trees, all that sort of stuff. So you want to make sure that all the time you're spending is time well spent, and in the right time. Because I see so many people. I even know someone, and I'll tell you who that is later, Alex. But they've been working on like the same story forever, and they keep saying, oh, I'm gonna write it, and they just keep making character shots and all this stuff, and it's like, well, where's the story? Oh, I don't have it, I'm working on it, but I need to do these concepts. It's like, no you don't. If you're an artist, do art. If you're a writer, write. But if you want to do both, basically you need to learn that the story has to come first, or else you're just kind of wasting time. It's a hard truth, and a lot of people don't learn it until it's too late. That is not the color, man. What the hell? Oh, it's on to multiply. Jesus Christ. You are for the moment. You have to prioritize. That's all it is prioritizing. So like with me, I'll get an idea for a story, And then I'll know in my head there's going to be a writing portion up front. So I have to gear myself up to write. So I have to get excited about writing. I have to figure out, oh man, what parts am I going to, work towards that are going to be really fun to get to, and all that kind of stuff. And you really need to psych yourself up about things that you may not be excited about, but you need to get over that hump anyway, because that's how you get to the good stuff. So, I'll do that. I'll pep talk myself and be like, all right, well, we need to get the story down to know, what we're illustrating, because we need that, or else it's just wasted, So you got to write it first. Tell yourself you have to write it first, or else you can't do any other concept, anything. How about that? And then, it's kind of like you're your own parent. And it's like, well, you can't party until you do your chores. It's the same goddamn thing. That's all it is. Sorry, I'm experimenting right now. I mean, and I don't want to seem insensitive about the whole depression thing, but if you really do want to get stuff done, you're gonna have to tell the depression to take a back seat. I mean, I've never been diagnosed with depression or anything, but I don't know if I have it or not. I could. I had a really bad childhood. I'm sure I need therapy, but I've never let that be an excuse for myself, and I think this comes down to that conversation we had the other day too. Like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. So be one of those people that does it. And there are people that have done things despite depression, and that could be you. You could do that. I think you can do that. But it's like, if it's hard one day, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the depression. It could be, but I would almost challenge you to say, it's not the depression. I'm just feeling down. Maybe I should try, doing something happy related to what I want to do, and see how far I go, Yeah, and I'm saying, like, if it does start affecting you and it is, a depression type of thing, just really go into like mechanical mode if you can. And what I mean by that is, like, just turn off your brain so it can't tell you, no, don't do that, and just start doing things without thinking. I think that'll really kind of help you to just start doing stuff. Because people get paralyzed once they start thinking too hard about it. It's like, well, if I do this, then I could fail, or it's going to turn out bad, or why even do it? Who's going to read it? Like, when people start letting that side of themselves kind of take over, you're not going to get anything done. And that used to kind of be me before I, like, went freelance. I would get home from my job, and I'd get home at like 6 or 7. I'd be ass tired, right? And I'm like, okay, it's like 7 o'clock. I have to eat. Then it's going to be like 8 o'clock. And then I'm just going to have maybe a little bit of time to do my own thing, And so I have to make every bit worth it if I want to, get better at this, or get a book done, or start writing, that kind of crap. So you really just have to say, okay, I'm going to do this tonight, and then it's done. And then the next night, have another goal, and it's done. And keep doing that for a long time. Because nothing is going to come to you if it's easy. That's the worst part. It's going to be hard. And that can be really draining in itself. I think that's part of the reason I pulled out of mentoring, though. I was mentoring people online for a bit, and I only had one person that kind of fell behind and then kind of went away on their own. But I figured that the people that really wanted it were going to do it regardless of if I helped them or not. And then the people that didn't, they probably wouldn't get much help from me anyway. So I kind of got down about that and figured, well, am I really helping? You know, if these people are going to do it anyway, they don't need me and I don't want to take their money, you know. But on the flip side, you know, it was just hard to, I guess, justify that what I was doing was actually helping when a lot of them were doing fine on their own. So usually I'm pretty honest with people. I'm like, well, if you want me to help you, I can kind of show you, you know, how this would go. But, you know, if they don't really need my help, I tell them. I'm glad, Alex. I'm definitely a tough love kind of person, so if I've given it to you kind of unapologetically and it's hurt you, I'm sorry. It's just I'm going to tell you what I've seen. I feel like the only reason for experience is to help other people either not waste time or to tell them, you know, to warn them of things. I think it's really important. It's funny because I do see myself pretty hardcore as you when I had my full-time job. It was really funny. Well, of course. Why wouldn't I? As long as you want it, I'll help you. My problem becomes when people don't want it anymore. And it's like, well, you don't want it, but you complain about wanting it, but you don't do anything for it. That's when I kind of shut down. It's like, I can't care for you. You know, a lot of people have that problem. So, what the hell am I doing here? This is what I wanted. I think this is what I wanted. Oh, I was selecting something. And, you know, Gabe's the exact same way. We'll both help as much as we can to anybody who wants it. We've had a few people we've helped that have either not given us, you know, credit once they got to where they wanted to be, which that kind of sucks. That hurts. Or, you know, they've just kind of fallen off. What is this? What happened? Oh, cool. Yay, more pre-orders. Finally took some time the other day to kind of congratulate myself on making a business I can live off of. I haven't done that in the 3 years that I left my job scared without any money really and not knowing where to turn. And I was able to make something that helped me live. And I thought that was pretty damn cool. But the thing about Gabe and I is we help raise people up. And I've noticed a lot of people that are successful as artists, nowadays at least online, they step back and they don't really interact with many people personally. Like they act like they're unobtainable, hard to get to. It makes them look a lot more popular and whatever than they are. And I think it's actually probably like an influencer tactic. You make yourself kind of unobtainable so people crave it more. And I don't find that helpful. And it's one of those things where the people that are popular aren't necessarily the people that deserve to be. But it's like, everyday folk don't understand that. Thanks, Alex. Gabe tries to remind me of that a lot. He's really nice about that, but I'm bad about giving myself any credit at any time. I've always kind of been bad about that. I mean, granted, yeah, it's pet portraits, but I'm at least cool, I'm going to say, in the respect that I put a spin on it. I made myself stand out from other pet portraiture artists. And I think I offer something that is a lot more intimate and fun than other pet portraiture artists do. Yeah, Alex, next time we hang out, I'll give you a paw rating. I think you'd get a kick out of that. I'll do it for Jake. Oh man, I almost like that more. Hold on. Sniggle, are you still here? Thank you. I appreciate that. That's honestly the only thing I really strive for, is being genuine. It makes me a little ugly in some areas, but I'd rather be honest than not. Sniggle, did we help you think, with your art journey? I'm curious. Like, you shadowed us through 3 cons, or at least me, right? I mean, you came to visit and all that. Do you think it helped? Or hopefully it was just at least fun. I mean, we met Sniggle on Twitch here. We met a whole bunch of people through Twitch that we've now basically become friends with in real life, so that's been pretty cool. I think, Sniggle, we've known you since, what, 2016 now? How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. That's another reason I can't just quit Twitch, is a lot of our friends are on here now, like Serenity, Sniggle, Nightshade. Like, if I'm thankful to Twitch for anything, it's that. Oh, good. Yeah, Gabe is the king of that. He's really good about it. He kind of, I guess, wrangles his chaos in a way. I feel like that's a good way to put it. Yes! That's a perfect thing. I'm so glad that that's one of the main things. And that's what I'm talking about. Was it the perfectionism thing with the sketchbook mainly? I feel like if we helped anybody with anything, potentially it was getting over that everything is a masterpiece fear. And I'm proud of that. Croissant. I have to look up a croissant. They are a little bit more greasy than other breads. Greasy croissants. Oh, these are naughty little boys. Look at these. Look at these naughty croissants. Exactly. Okay. So that's what we've usually helped mainly with, Alex. The whole, I think I already told you about messing up the first page of your sketchbook, that whole thing. Very cute bread. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Oh, am I getting rated? What happened? Well, I didn't get any notifications. Did you guys come in from a raid? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. No? Oh, crazy. It's like 4 of y'all just came in. That's crazy. These are my brebs. I'm making brebs. Oh, I'm glad I zoomed out. I gotta change that boggle. This boggle here. This boggle need to change. A little bit too yellow. On my screen, it looks totally different than on the freaking stream. It's so weird. The bread called you here. Yeah, that's how I'm usually dressed up, Mudkip. Met you guys with the idea that I don't care what people think about my art because it didn't matter. Someone will love it. It's true. Oh, good. I'm glad that really helped, Snickle. We stand by that. Like, no matter what you like to draw, as long as you're happy drawing it, you know, that's all that matters. Someone will find it. Someone will like it. And you can make yourself into a successful original artist by doing that. Do you also like cat bread? I don't know. What's cat bread? That was my little Hamu Kukui. I had made that animation of me and him before he passed. He passed in June or July, somewhere in there. He used to be on my streams on the ham cam. I used to have a little ham cam that I'd show the hamster in, but yeah, he's gone. It's okay though. My dogs will usually be on the stream with me here. So we're working on this bad boy little croissant here. What a naughty boy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He was a good one. He's a grumpy little ham man. We named him Kukui because it was the Spanish boogeyman, and since he's nocturnal, and he had this thing where I called him a thunder ham because he was very hefty, and when he would run on his wheel, it was a very good beat. He had crazy rhythm, so I called him also my little drummer ham. So after he died, I did like a memoriam piece of him. And since he's both the boogeyman and, you know, a drummer, I had him drumming all these spirit hamsters into the underworld. So anyway, a little deep, a little dark, whatever. But he was a good one. Let's see. Yes, he was strong and mighty ham. That's the baddest way to die. Well, that's not how he died. How he died was just kind of, I think he died in his sleep. Honestly, because he was really just in his little, you know, ham mode, sleeping. So at least when he went, you know, it looked like he was peaceful. I gave him many good ham noms, so he was a happy ham. Ham mode. I did. I was proud of that. Thank you. I gave him fresh, like, spinach and leaves and, or lettuce, not leaves. Ashley, what the hell? And millet sprays. Yes, that pretzel will be salted, hardcore. Otherwise, why even bother, am I right? If you're not going to eat a salted pretzel, get out of here. Thank God. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I agree, man. I agree. Oh, I wonder if my socials. I mean, if you want to get crazy, put that nacho cheese in there too, you know? Oh boy. Here are my socials, by the way, if anybody wants to follow me on stuff. Is the sticker non-toxic? I'm gonna assume, yeah. I buy the sticker paper from, what's it called? Online labels. I don't know. I'd assume. Don't eat the paper. Come on, guys. Don't eat the paper. These are for my my Patreon, though. They're a bonus, actually, every month. So they don't actually have to do too much with the main reward on my Patreon. But they, you know, they're just cute. Cute to have as well. There's gonna be little sayings too, but I'm gonna do those off camera because watching somebody like use typography and mess with text, Alex, back me up. Watching that is not exciting at all. I mean, it was bad enough in typography class to watch somebody talk about kerning and everything and seeing them do it, but oh my God, it's so dry. Why can't you eat the paper? There's no nutritional value, homie. Oh yeah, French dressing. Hell yeah. Shit. Back in school, did anybody have like pizza day and then you'd also get salad and then you'd dip your pizza in the salad? Anybody else do that? Or is that just me? Dip. I don't know, it just tasted good. Yeah, because the salad had like ranch, or at least my salad did. I don't know. Hell yeah, Alex. I'm into that. I like this watercolor brush, but it's not giving me the spectral highlights that I want. There we go. Make that bread dirty. Dirty wet bread. Nasty. Ugh. You're a Caesar guy? Gabe's a Caesar guy too. He likes Caesar and he likes French. And I'm over here and I like ranch because I'm Minnesota. I'm Midwest as it gets, man. Ranch and Italian. Funny enough, I really like Italian dressing. You didn't eat salad in high school. Yeah, right? Minnesota represent. I'm saying. Yeast infection. Gross, Alex. Drink French dressing. Is Catalina the same as French? Like, difference there? Yeah, look at that wet boy. What is the difference then? Like, aren't they both red? I know that's stupid. And usually I have a face cam. Right now, my little animated GIF is where my face cam usually is. But man, I streamed yesterday, face cam, you know, girls, makeup, whatever. I don't want to do it all the time. So that's what's up. Breadsticks. There's a bread. Here's a bread. Everywhere a bread. This needs to be more white. Pew, pew, pew. Punch. Punch. Layer on that flour, boy. What are you all doing tonight? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, get that shiny bun. Oh, boy. I could make this really look like a bun if I just do this. And then this butt. Look at that butt. Oh, boy. I'm not going to do that. That is obscene. I will not have my bread be obscene. Maybe a little bit. Butt bread. I read that as I ordered some enamel pizza. And I was like, homie, that's not going to be good for anybody. But enamel pens. Good. From where I told you to. Man, I want to look at your file. What did you do it of, Tori? Don't look at the bagel. Look at that bagel. Oh, baby. Bagel, baby. Oh, yeah. Gotta make it look wet. Wet. Get that bagel. Yeah, I'm skipping around, I know. Oh, a logo. Your logo? Let's look up pretzels. Pretzels. Pretzel. Hey, thank you. How you doing, Kuya? Oh, this is a snazzy pretzel. Look at that. It's a punk baby falling into a bucket. That's very you somehow, Sniggle. I'm proud of you. Alright, I'm gonna actually make this a little bit. I'm doing alright. My OBS kicked the bucket yesterday. I had to kick it to the curb because it was being a douchebag. So now I'm trying Lightstream? So this is kind of my quick fix overlay. I kind of put everything together pretty quickly so I could stream again today, because yesterday I streamed, but it was like I said, it was broken as hell. Because OBS is just being a douche. Full up doucher. Well, here's something I'm noticing looking at all this. It seems like when bread folds over on itself, it's lighter on the areas it folds over. So I could go over all these and make it light around here, because that makes sense, because that's going to be thicker there. It's kind of like welding, right? So that if I've got another spot here that's kind of far away, it's going to be darker. So actually, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to lighten this up, because I don't want it to be, I think, this dark. Maybe I could. Let's go darker. Let's go darker. Let's see how that goes. I will add salt, yes. You're the third person to ask. I will add salt. I am a salt lady. Love my damn salt. If it was between salt or sugar, I would choose salt. Salt. Man, it is dangerous to just start painting food, especially when you're hungry. Good. Alex, I just got your thing. Good. More. Keep going. Was it fun? Oh my god. So I worked on this game called Hot Dish back in the day, when PC games were still a thing. And oh my god, like the food just looked so good. And I was doing that day in and day out all the time. And it was bad. And yes, I was fat. I'm sure it didn't help at the time. That's for damn sure. But oh, it was good. Looking at all that pretty food. I would always go to lunch with cravings. It's like, well, I worked on pasta today. Guess I'm getting pasta for lunch. Oh, thanks, Kuya. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm basically Cloverkin everywhere. So whatever your social media weapon of choice, I am there. Oh, this is going to be harder. Let's see. Bump it up. Let's try big chunky salt. I want it to kind of be cute. So chunky. Chonkers salt. And let's, around the edges here, let's load it up. And then we'll have it disperse a bit. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And I started using these watercolor brushes too to kind of get me out of my head when it comes to smoothness. Because I go back and forth from like really nice smooth vector gradients to really rough stuff. Like usually I'm doing traditional work on here. Like yesterday I ended up doing some traditional crap. But since this is for Patreon and I have to make them stickers, I'll probably try some traditional stickers at some point, but today I'm like, I wanted to do it this way. Because this digital watercolor brush I have is pretty good. I like it. But it gets me out of my head because it forces me to be okay with imperfections, you know. Because with a watercolor brush, obviously you're asking for it, which is good. It's good. And then this has usually an inner drop shadow because of backlighting. You can link a pretzel, as long as it's not a porn pretzel. Safe for work pretzel. I think I am pleased with this pretzel. Oh god, yes. Look at those big chunky salts. Oh my god. Do you want to see the pretzel I was using for reference? Here, I'll show you. This one's kind of greasy. It's a greasy boy. You like that, don't you, Alex? Don't you? Dirty whore. Okay, so I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Let's try an overlay just to pump these values real quick. Nope. Ew, it's yellow. Oh man, it's such a different color for you guys. This is stupid. I wonder if there's a way I can show you what mine looks like. Actually, there is. Here. This is so weird. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Back up now. I'm gonna show your ass something. Give me a moment. Okay. Get the link. Create a link. Then I'm gonna go on to Twitch. Go in here. Oh man, David Peterson's streaming right now. Can you guys even see my bread? You can see the bread, right? Yeah, okay. Chat. Why is this saying I'm not streaming? It says I'm streaming for you guys, right? Obviously. This is strange. I'm so confused. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that was me. Shh. That was me. Oh, here we go. Okay. There. That is what my screen looks like. Look how much different that is. Doesn't even make sense. Like, it's so much darker than what's on screen. It's so dumb. This is hell yellow. That's weird. Oh, yo. I love me some metal, but at the moment, not at the time. Spirit War. Oh, yeah. Oh, Alex, stop it. That's bad. Man, I am hungry. I haven't eaten since 2, and it's 9 right now. Oh, man, look at this precious loaf. Look at this precious loaf over here. I gotta finish this loaf. How dare I start a loaf and not finish it? I want to make it a kind of a greasy loaf. I want all this bread to be greasy, except the ones that are covered in flour. But I guess this bread isn't usually greasy. Like, it's not really spectral. Hey, Progdor, how you doing, boo? What's up, grease loaf? You're a jerk. You're a jerk, Sniggle. How dare you call people names? Let's do this. Doing good? Good, man. You know, it looks like, oh my god. You guys ever look at a loaf of bread and notice that it just looks like somebody took an airbrush to the side of it who was like trying to airbrush, but it looks really bad? Like, look at this. Look at this stock photo of this loaf. Seriously. Really, Progdor? Oh, I hope I've helped. I'm so glad. Sorry it's hard. Honestly, it never gets easier either. So there's that. Right? Doesn't it look like somebody poorly airbrushed the crap out of the side of the bread? It's like, man, how am I supposed to use that as like a reference if it looks like shit? Oh, here come the dogs. Hello, dogs. They moved everything, so I don't even know where to hop out the chat now. Oh, he had to go. That boy got a potty. Gabe chat says, "Hey." He says, "Hello." And Chancho's barking. Bark, Chancho, bark. He's a mad little man, that one. He's always yelling at folks. There are so many different types of loaf. See, I don't know how much. Problem is, if I see too many references at once, I kind of want to do a little bit of everything, and that's a problem. Gabe, I'm starting to wonder if I should stream on Saturdays.
Oh.
Yeah, more people seem to be online on Saturday. There's also all these weird textures on the front of bread, but it's like not a texture, but it is a texture. Plus, I don't know what it is. I think I'm just kind of old school, but every time I get to Friday, I don't want to stream, and it's usually because I'm like, oh, hey, it's Friday. I shouldn't have to do anything, blah, blah, after work, blah, blah. But being freelance, it's not like you really have that, but I still have the feeling. Thank you, Progdor. Thank you, Kuya. Still working on this loaf. This is an Amish loaf, apparently. So many perfect loaves, y'all. I just don't know how much of a loaf here I want to do. Progdor, you nasty boy. Oh, those are good looking breads. Damn. Babka? Oh, I love it. Oh my god. I'm all about that. Let's see if I can do this. Cool. How you doing, Moo? Mushy? Did you wipe your mouth, Moo? Okay. You know, if I had more copious amounts of time, I would totally be baking bread way more frequently. I would like to bake bread. I think that would be an awesome hobby. Babka. Well, Chancho's there for it. Well, do I want to make this bread greasy? I don't know. I kind of do and I kind of don't. I feel like this is a precious bread right now. It's like, do I want to harm or dirty this bread? It's so precious. I don't know if I can. Maybe I just keep it really nice and toasty. Keep him a toasted boy. Yeah, I dig that. That's cute, Progdor. Is the pie good, or is he kind of shite at it, but everybody just calls him that because he's the only guy they know that does pie? You ever known someone like that? Like they get a nickname for something, but they're not exactly good at that thing, but they get known for it, but like they suck? Gabe, do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Like if somebody gets well known for something, but they're not necessarily good at it, but they still get well known for it. It's like they're that guy. But it's like, why are they get that guy? It's like, well, they do that, but are they the best at it? No. Oh, okay.
Maybe like Britney Spears.
What? Okay, as long as he has good pie. Smiggle, you're known for being raw. That's how Gabe and I remember you. You're a raw guy. Take that as you will. Nice. Raw. Some of these buns here, I don't know. Throwing up in that hotel room. Bro, I totally don't even remember. Like I remember the story, but that didn't stick in my head as, hey, don't forget to hold this against Sniggle forever. I do not recall that. And I remember the story, but I don't know why it's not like, hey, don't forget, this was embarrassing. You could use this against him. We know you as the wow guy. Like, we'll randomly say it to each other and be like, aw, Sniggle. It's a precious thing. A precious broment. So are you out here now?
Yes.
Why? What happened? Did y'all have a fight? Oh.
Excuse me. What's his name? Jojo had to go pee.
Oh, did he? Yo, you got lucky, because if you were out here, I was going to be like, hey, nudge, nudge, democracy, though. And so, I know. Bro, I know.
Not too late for tiny Pepper Janes.
Ew, no.
Tiny little Pepper Jones?
No. Not this, late, dude. All those, ingredients are going to be bullshit.
Got better ingredients.
This is Papa John.
Papa John.
That's not... Wait, did you say Jimmy John's or Papa John's?
No, Papa John's.
Oh, you said Papa John's. Oh, I don't know why I thought of Jimmy John's. Weird. That was weird. That was very strange. Oh, Charlie Foxes. Okay, so Alex, you gotta explain this to me. We don't understand that hype. We tried them and we're like, what's the big deal? You gotta explain to me why everybody here orders that place. Like, there are 2 people across the street that get them twice a week. It's so weird. I'm guessing it's a carnivore thing. Maybe they have really good meat somethings. Is that it? They got good meat somethings?
It must be the meat.
It must be. I bet they have good meat sandwiches, but I wouldn't know.
Because the pizza is
The pizza's subpar, man.
It's the same,
It's like Rosati's, but different.
I mean, Rosati's has double dough too, so.
Hey, Papa John's, is this John? Am I speaking to John right now? Can you get John for me?
John!
John!
Stay away from John!
John! Someone's here! There has to be at least one John at every Papa John's, right? Otherwise, it's false advertising. And if there is he the Papa? Where is the Papa John?
A requirement to being the manager.
You have to be a Papa and a John. Or a Joan. If you are a female, the closest is Joan. No, not part-time John. I want racist John. Oh, no. Oh, God. When you say thick, greasy pub pizza, do you mean the pizza that's like a rubber slab on top of some crust? Because that is like bar pizza to me. If I think of bar pizza, it's a slab of rubber cheese that is just sitting on this cracker. Do I like pineapple on pizza? Once in a while. I don't know. I wouldn't say I am a pineapple person, per se. But regardless, have you guys seen the pizzas that people have been putting kiwi on? I think we can all agree that's wrong. Yeah? Kiwi on pizza, regardless of the pineapple fight. Kiwi is not a good choice. Gabe, have you had Gia Mia?
No.
No. Okay. We cannot weigh in yet. Oh my god, that's not white. What the hell? Oh, that soaks through the table? Yeah, so it's like wet and it's like limp. You like limp pizza, bro? Is that what we're talking about? Doing all this like porny bread has really put my mind in the gutter. So, wet pizza. Wet, damp, limp pizza. Oh, just greasy pizza. Greasa. Oh man. A place that like specializes in greasy pizza could be Greasa. Greasa. Yeah, kiwi's weird. Out of all fruit textures, I think I have the biggest issue with pear. Like, I really like the taste of pear, but man, lately, the past couple of years, I can't bite into a pear. I get creeped out. Like, creeped out. It's weird. Yeah, Greasa. Then I'd have like a Greek pizza that's called the Greasa, where it's got like, oh man, you could totally put basic ingredients from a Greek salad on a pizza. I love Greek salad. I mean, it's just basically then it's like red onions, banana peppers, black olives, tomato, and that's about it. I don't know. You're gonna hear my dog in the background. She's licking a toy, but it's also very obscene. So that's gonna be fun. Enjoy that. It'll most likely creep you out after a little bit. Oh, yeah, look at this little boy. Oh my god, smack that. Smack that bird. Three Greasas stacked. Oh my god. Ew. I moved here, man. I didn't understand the whole deep dish thing. Like, I still kind of don't. I'm kind of meh on it. It's just like, honestly, it's like lasagna without pasta. Let's talk about it. Let's talk to it. I get it, but it's just like, man. Alex, what? The best? Like, best? Gabe, how do you feel about deep dish? Are you kind of indifferent?
Best.
You think it's the best?
Yeah. That's why you can only really have it like once in a while because it's like.
Oh shit, I would actually go for that now because I just want cheese really bad. Is anything open that has that?
It's sad that the Gino's East on the street closed. Like, but
I have had Giordano's. They have a special place in my heart because they're one of the only pizza chains that carries green olives for pizzas, and that is my favorite topping. Do not fight me. I have my opinions.
Giordano's? What?
He says in St. Charles.
What?
Does that mean you were getting it?
Wow.
Let's do it.
I didn't know they had that.
It's a holiday somewhere. Let's go.
I mean, they had a.
I mean, bring it here. I'm not leaving.
They had a Gino's like at my mom's house, but closed.
What's Gino's? Okay, so you're telling me there's Giamia's, Gino's, and Giordano's?
I don't know what Giamia's is, but yes.
Alex just mentioned Giamia's. He says it is good. Okay, but are you serious right now? Are you gonna do this? You gonna make this happen?
I mean, they might even deliver. I don't know.
Shit. Do you feel like making my day? Because that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Cheese with olives with hangover breakfast I had after throwing up in the hotel room. Oh, that's right. Oh, Sniggle. I'd be convinced too. You know what? I can have bad food because I went to the gym today, and damn it, I earned it. The only reason I go to the gym is so I can eat bad food and not die. Really. I mean, can we be honest here? It's really what it's about. Right. This roll just told me he's a stanky little roll, which I don't know what that means, but it just spoke to me. It's like I'm a stanky roll. That's gross. Little stank roll. I have so much motivation from so many things.
It's Court, right?
What? Aberdeen Court, yeah. It's okay. I don't know where I live either, most of the time. Oh yeah, breadstickers. This poor little sourdough, I feel like it sticks out pretty hardcore. But at least it's got the pretzel as its friend. But it's like, I wish this wasn't so... The bread itself is typically pretty unsaturated, but I gotta warm it up a bit because otherwise I'm gonna be sad about it. Oh my god, Bruni. That's blasphemy, Sniggle. Blasphemy, I tell you. Pizza's your favorite food? You know what? I can get behind that. Not only that, but like if somebody was asking favorite foods and somebody's like, you know, pizza, I'm like, cool, that's fine. But then if somebody's like chicken fingers, it's like, get out. I don't know why. I feel like that's, I don't know. I'm borderline mac and cheese, but that's like, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, get out. But for some reason, if it's like, there's enough pizza where you can't get mad at somebody if pizza's their favorite food. I can't be mad about it.
It is an hour wait.
What?
It's a deep dish. It takes a while to make. Though I guess any other.
Wait, you said an hour away. That's
Wait.
Oh, that's fine. I did not come here to get attacked. See, but I don't know. I feel like mac and cheese is kind of the same as pizza, but chicken fingers, I know like 3 people, you ask them their favorite food, they say chicken fingers. It's like, bro, that's a really good go-to, but that cannot be your favorite food. You're almost 40. Come on, homie. Like if you say pizza or mac and cheese and you're over 30, you've probably tasted a good amount of different stuff.
Excuse me.
What?
You want green olives?
Yeah, I want green olives. Who are you? Hey, do they have desserts?
Probably. I'm gonna get half of it.
Yeah, don't get crazy. You know.
What?
What?
They've got impossible meat.
Yo!
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Oh, my
So
life.
what? We get pizza now?
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god!
This is wow.
Oh my god!
God.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna put actually a filter on this entire thing so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. Because on the stream, it is not the right color, and it is making me upset.
Okay, all they have is tiramisu and oversized skillet cookie.
Hook me up with the tiramisu, my friend. Okay, so that's what it looks like for me, you guys. See the difference? That's what it looks like for you, but that's what it looks like for me. So I'm torn on what I'm supposed to do here because I have to work like this. It's dusty. You're dusty. At least it's not greasy like your soul. Sorry, that was mean. I think I should put some extra spices on one of these little boys. Ooh, okay.
Drinks?
Stand by. Drinks?
You want a drink?
Yeah, what kinds they got?
Pepsi product?
Ugh, break my soul. I'd be happy with Mountain Dew. I was the Mountain Dew generation.
I wanna do that do.
No, I'm just doing it for you guys, Brogdor. Like, my side, I'm happy with. But your side, I feel bad because you guys are looking at some green bread, which is kind of fucked up. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Bruni's going to town on this thing behind us. How about you, Mountain? Don't. How about you go throw up in another hotel room? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sniggle, don't get butthurt. It's okay. I'm gonna put some rosemary on this bitch. Yeah. What? What changed? Something happened. Blah, blah. Yeah, I bet. Sniggle, were they all strangers too? Like, did you throw up in some stranger's hotel room? Oh man. Sprigs. Sprigs everywhere. You know what? I support you though in all your decisions. Be them good or bad. I am a friend. Nothing can beat how bad that Con Alt Delete weekend was though. That was pretty bad. I really wonder about where my artwork ended up with that one guy. Not cool. Bet he threw it on the floor of his bedroom when he got home. To catch people up, I was tabling at a con one year that was kind of a shit con, and this guy was hitting on me all weekend. He spent a total of an hour at my booth, I think, the entire weekend. Anyway, he really didn't give a crap about anything I was selling. And it was obvious, and Sniggle overheard him talking to his buddy that he was trying to get with me, so he wanted to buy something of mine to impress me. Never do that. Never do that to anyone. It's, first of all, we see right through it, and it's just BS. So he bought something of mine that was like $80, and it was a drawing that I was like, no way do you like this. So every once in a while, I think about it. I'm like, where is that? And then I picture it under some dirty 2-week-old jeans. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. The con mentorship thing? Yeah, I do. I mean, it's basically, on the side, just because that one, out of all the mentorships, that one I can do pretty hands off because it's basically that I give you a document that has all of our precious secrets. And you look through it, you tell me if you have any questions, and I help you with your branding and whatever. It's just easier than the other mentorships. It's pretty hands off, but it is still helpful. I don't know. It's up to you. Trade secrets. Shh. How do you fly to a convention with the entire setup? We tell you all. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I have to pick it up.
You have to pick it up?
Yeah, because otherwise, then it says we've pushed our order to tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's not helping anybody, boo boo. I mean, if you don't mind. Mind. Okay. You should have worked the angle and seen how much you could get him to buy. Oh, dude, he had to borrow money from his friend. So, like, this, I think, if I remember right, he was asking his friend, and then Sniggle came and told me, and then he came and bought it. So at that point, I was like, I do not want to let this piece go, but this guy wants to buy it. I don't want him to know that I know, so I was not going to give him more based on the fact I know what's up. I'm not dumb. What's that? You figured this out? Yeah, right? Freaking magic, bros. Freaking magic. Where's my multiply? There it is. Work on the right layer, you asshole. Streaming's a lot more fun when I can just swear. I'll be honest. I probably should put some mature thing on this or something. I don't know. My dog's speaking hell speak again. You know. Right. Can we agree that this French baguette is the weakest thing on this damn page? This is so sad. I don't know if I should do something about this or this should be the bar, but... Oh, sad French baguette. Oh. Oh. I can't. You put some sesame seeds on it. French baguettes don't have sesame seeds. Who are you? Actually, let me Google that. French baguette. Put some stank on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, I got a thing here. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Gotta spruce this goose, y'all. What can I do to this? I'm gonna start saying that. I just made that up and I'm in love with it. Spruce this goose.
Spruce that goose?
This goose, yeah. Let's spruce this goose. We had a friend that would say, fuck this cat. Like when he was ready to go, he'd be like, let's fuck this cat. And you can't really say that around everybody. But spruce this goose. I can make that work. That's not going to offend anybody. Sprucing a goose. Unless there's some like internet slang for spruce that I don't know about. Maybe. I don't know. Gross. Can you guys hear her? Is it nasty? Like, does it make you want to throw up? Hold on, I'm doing a thing. Hold on, 2 seconds. Bruni, for real. You're getting nasty, homie. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not right now. We'll do that later. Right, there you go. See? But spruce this goose, even a goose enthusiast would be okay with it. You spruce up this goose, oh yeah. Oh, I remember him saying, shut up, I'm doing something. Sniggle, I totally remember that. Huh?
Who?
The guy that was trying to buy my stuff to impress me.
You said to who?
He's like, shut up, bro, I'm doing something.
Oh.
I was like, oh, God, I remember that. Look, it's bad feathers. I had I was going to make a pin that said, pluck you, and it was a clover. But then I thought it'd be bad for my brand. So I didn't do it. But there are days. Oh, there are days. I wish I would have done it. I am going to make a cloverkin pin at some point. Just because I feel like I was going to get that just for kind of, I don't know, above and beyond people, you know, that have either stuck with me for a while or like loyalty things or something. Because a few of you have been here for a hot minute, let me tell you. This bagel's raunchy. Look at this bastard. Look at that raunchy bagel. Maybe I should put some everything. Should I make this an all about the world bagel? An everything boggle? I had a friend that would say boggle instead of bagel. Kind of wanted to punch her in the mouth, but at the same time I was like, you know what? That's who you are. Can't be mad at that. Clover don't. Yeah. Or clover can. Bagel. Boggle. Bugle. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh. Can I be like the not safe for work Bob Ross. Is there a market for that? Look at this fucking guy. Look at this dirty, dirty bagel. This nasty bitch. Call a bagel a nasty bitch. This is art, y'all. Art is happening. Yeah, I know, right? See, that's like sucks. It's like I really, really enjoy drawing kids content, like hardcore. I will draw mice having a good day all the time. But truly, if I'm just hanging out, everything's a nasty whore to me. It's funny. I don't know. I have to insult things to really get in the mood of being just crazy and silly. I don't know. Yeah, Progdor, you know you can come to me to get beat up. I'm basically an art dom. I'll yell at you until you get it right. You know me. You've been here long enough. You know how I work. This isn't enough everything. I feel like these are too planned. Fuck it. Ugh. Yeah, I do. I do somewhere. I have a little Hazel folder. What did she say in that? I forgot. Something about murder. We've been around this. Do you hit people with brushes? Damn it, I can. Give me $50. I will smack you upside the head with a brush. If that's your thing. Or, ooh, you know, the hardcore people, they get palette knives. I'm gonna slap your ass with a palette knife. That's what's up. So I feel like I've avoided this area and I totally should not. I remember that Progdor. I was like, yeah, he's not coming back. I'm glad you did, though. Did you realize I was right? It hurts, doesn't it? Imagine the first time I told myself all that shit. It hurts. It's supposed to hurt, but if you come back, you know, it was meant to be or whatever. You gotta get your head on right. If it were easy, everyone would do it. All right, that's a dirty, nasty bagel. I'm into it. Yeah, okay, so I got, look at this trifecta. I got a couple spicers here. They got some spiced on them. Got a couple dark ones here. I got a lighter one here. This one looks like a little cute butt. Look at that butt. Look at, oh, ho, ho. Oh, haha. You see what you want to see. Roasted.
See what you want to see.
No. All right, so Alex, you had suggested you're all I need, which I'm gonna play that up hard where these are a lot smaller and this is just, it hits it home. And then you had also said, what was the other one? I wrote it down. It was You're All I Need and Loaf is in the Air, which could be gross, but Gabe has this really bad habit with bread.
What?
You know your bread joke. That's not a joke.
It smells like bread.
Yeah. We're not even going to talk about it.
Best joke
No.
for anybody who.
No. No, not on my thing. You wait till you're streaming. You can talk about farts all you want. Not here. Not now.
Flatulators.
Listen. I have to deal with you enough.
If you have a quiet one, just say it to your friend.
I don't know if they can hear you. Can they hear you? Can y'all hear him? Either way. Awry. Oh, Progdor, yeah. There you go. So Gabe's saying if you fart silently and you're with somebody, you can tell them, hey, does it smell like bread in here? And then everyone will always waft, and then you'll basically be lured into this heinous trap. I fell for it twice, and I am ashamed. In 4 years,
better
twice.
If you're driving.
Yeah, because you know you're
like if you're the the driver, and you can lock the windows.
You can lock the windows. Maybe in 1990, boo.
Huh?
1990. You can't like lock the front windows.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's buttons to lock windows.
The front windows?
No, all the windows.
No.
Yeah,
And no.
pretty sure ours you can lock the windows.
Not the front. I don't think you can lock the front. The back, yeah, because chitlins, you know, you tiny human folk. Yeah, see, Prague door. Not the front ones. Yeah, it does depend on the car, I'll bet. I think I was done with these like a year ago. So should I put a slab of butter on something? God, can you guys hear Bruni? This is like murder. Ew. Sometimes she gets pretty techno-y with how she's licking stuff. The Rancor found a victim. 'Tis true. Which one should have butter? Obviously the dinner roll. Never mind. That was a stupid question. Everyone shut up. There we go. I don't have the right. Yeah. There we go. There's your butter. There's your butter. No, I gotta do this right. Which I don't even have. Hold on. Demons being exorcised. Yeah, well, she's invoking the demons, really. I have to exorcise them. It's my job. My job.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Did your mind go to the Offspring, too?
No, mine went to Kanye. But it also went to Offspring.
I went to Offspring. Kanye can take a hike. Take a hike. When do you have to leave?
It's gonna be ready like 10:20.
So this is what I started with for all you late comer-inners, whatever. Comer-inner? Gross. So this is what I was working on, and I colored all the line art. No one learns anything here, so don't even worry about it. Turnip pen. What is a turnip pen? What is that? That's awful. I don't like that. No, I wanted, where was it? I think I wanted this is what I used? Is that what I used? Stabilizer all the way up. Let's do it in red. F it. Yeah, it was more satanic than anything, I think. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're going to make this butter melty. Hot butter. It's going to be weak. So I decided to become one of those people that avoids like bad news and stuff and be like, what is it? Like ignorance is bliss sort of thing. Oh man, if I have it dripping down here, that's not good. That's going to be gross. See, food is sexual and I can't even help it. This is not good. Oh my God. I'm going to just put it in there. And then, yeah, that's what's happening. Anyway, I decided to ignore news and stuff. So I put like, you know how on Twitter you can like, you can cater your feed to not include certain terms and stuff. So I've got a whole bunch that I just put down that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to know anything about this anymore, including Baby Yoda. That was one of them. So there's that. I'm going to be a lazy asshole and just do this, I think. If I can. I'll make it work. That's all I got to do. Let's do that. And then... let's see. Ew. Bruni. Yeah, right? Like, I used to really want to know what was going on, but nowadays it just makes me really either angry or sad. So I can't do it anymore. I just can't. Gabe, stop her. She's going to have a meltdown.
Ready?
The dog's melting down. You yell at people for bringing up the president. That's fair. That is totally fair. But like, I had a pretty wicked bad incident on Twitter recently that just made me rethink everything. And I was like, no, I don't want any part of this anymore. Everything is bullshit. I'm out. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, see, oh man. I gotta hide the bun then, dude. I want to hide the bun, this nice little crevasse of bun. Oh, easy. I will show you. Progdor, I will show you. Hang out for a minute. Yeah, Sniggle's right. Line art in Photoshop's gross. But so the trick is this happy little option right here. Can you see this? Stabilization. I did 2 full coloring books using that stabilizer. And let me show you the difference. So drawing a line in Photoshop. Ready? Oh, you can't even see that. Hold on. Okay. Drawing curves. Yeah? Get it? See that? Awful. Clip Studio. Let me get a different pen. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's no rockiness or anything. Like, it is amazeballs. Usually, if you want to put it up even higher, you can, but I think they capped it on here. I think I can do it on my iPad, though. But, like, seriously. Oh, my God. No, there isn't. So that stabilizer in Photoshop's bullshit. It is not a stabilizer. They say it is. It is not. No. The smoothing and the stabilizer, it's crap. It is not the same thing at all. I used it twice and I laughed and then I quit because it was not even, it was a joke. So if you ever see Clip Studio on sale and you want nice crisp lines for certain things, especially if you want to make like a coloring book, highly suggest buying Clip Studio. It's really worth it, and usually it's on sale for like $60, something like that. And it's just a one-time thing. It's not subscription. So highly recommend. Photoshop just gross. Most of the time, it's just gross. Okay, you guys, I don't think I can do the butter. It's gonna look a little too NSFW, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. Oh god. I used to hate it too. I hated Paint Tool Sai because that was the PC equivalent to Clip Studio. But Clip Studio, if you ever want to make comics or manga or anything, you're gonna want that because it comes with tons of screen tones. It's got really good panel layout, helping things. Like, it's geared towards comic artists more so than Photoshop could ever be. Good call, Alex. Baked potato, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Baked potato, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have these 9 breadings. I want to make more. Here, hold on. I'm going to try something. You know, I was having a bad day yesterday, but I'm having a good day today. How about that? It's probably because, hey, you know who I said was gonna buy one for sure? He totally did. He just did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Kuya. Yeah, but if you love Paint Tool Sai, like Clip Studio is the same thing. Oh, same, Progdor. I feel you. And then I had a throuple with Unity, so it was a whole thing when I was doing games. And I've been on Photoshop since I was literally 12, and I can prove it. I still have Photoshop before it was called Photoshop. It was called Photo Deluxe, and I still have the CD. Yeah, the CD. Oh boy.
Yeah, well, I was on Photoshop when they were on discs.
That's why it just says CD.
No, diskettes.
They weren't on diskettes. Are you
Let me
talking
pull them
about?
up.
Are you talking about 3.5s?
No, I'm talking about a 5-inch.
Oh God, get out of here! I remember one of the first things I had on a computer was like it was a Sesame Street 3.5 floppy game. It was really cute. But yeah, it was on my Tandy. We had a Tandy. That was my first computer. That does not look as nice as I was hoping it would. Bollocks. What was your first computer, Gabe? What brand was it?
Compaq Presario.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's like the basic bitch starter computer.
Yeah, that's where I started.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I
I
can do
didn't
this.
get a computer until 99, I think.
Really? Oh, we talked about this. You were using the library.
Yeah.
Library. No, I was really little because I remember there was a joystick too. Whole bunch of crap. Do you guys like it better with the top like this or like that? Also, I'll turn this back on because that's how it looks. I feel like it looks more dusted with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so David of me. Oh dude, I had the whole Creative Suite for a while when it was like $1,400 and I bought it right out so I could start freelancing with it when it was like CS6. I think it was CS6. Oh man. Yeah, we didn't start off with Windows 95. I was like booting 3.5 floppies on DOS. I remember that. It was messed up. Which one do you like? Powdered? Not powdered. I don't even remember what a Tandy. My dad always thought he was like super technological, but he totally wasn't. And I ended up surpassing him pretty quickly. No, this is the computer I learned on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, BB. And the floppy drive wasn't even connected to the computer. Like I've been a tech head forever, but this was my first computer. What did you give her? Oh. Dude, the sourdough's totally powdered. This isn't even the sourdough. This is the rosemary bread. How dare you? This is powdered. You don't consider that powdered? I guess I could powder it a little better. Hold on. Stand by. Gabe, do you have to go? What?
That's fine.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Probably take an hour.
No, I know. I know what you said.
A lot of cheese.
That's a personal decision. Why is there rosemary on your sourdough? There we go. Does this look more powdered to you? Huh? Are you sated? Demon. What the fuck? Why is that yellow? Get out of here. Insatiable. Oh, look at that baby. Look at that sweet thing. Oh boy. I am 34. That is my age. Yeah, Alex, do it. Cinnamon rolls for breakfast, but for like dinner dessert, oh boy. That is, yeah. Yeah. Man, whenever someone says that, I have to literally do math. So, can't you just say I'm like 4 years older than you? What is the 4 years my senior thing? You have known me for 4 years? Oh boy. Yeah, why do people say that though? 4 years my senior. Just say that you're like 4 years younger than me. It's cool. I don't know. Say it easy. That's all. Oh man, see, I don't know if I want to do this. Gabe, take it elsewhere. He's wrestling the dog. When you got a bulldog, you gotta put your foot down and let him know. Let him know whose business, you know what I'm saying? Bulldogs like to fight. Get him, Moo. Get him. Go get that papa. Go get him. Bullshit idioms. You and me both, brother. I get it. It's just you make me do math and I just turn the hell off. I can't do it. I won't. Sniggle, is this better? Are you happier that now it looks more powdered on the line work? There you go. Powdered, unpowdered. Powdered, unpowdered. Man, I don't know if I like that. Well, you were wrong, damn it. Here, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Maybe it's too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't be doing that. It's not, Progdor. It's not. I mean, if you've ever talked to anybody who's gone to like an art college, I remember my art college had people in their 60s that were still going. Gabe, did you have old people at college?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't ever get discouraged. The only thing
I was 26 when I started. Well, basically 27.
The only thing you should get mad at yourself about is when you give yourself bullshit excuses not to draw. Then you're being a little bitch. Don't be a little bitch. Do the work. Hey, there you go. See? I started seriously when I was 30, which was funny that I had to quit my career to seriously start pursuing illustration and storytelling. But, you know, to each their own. I couldn't be a cog anymore. I really hated it. People didn't like working with me on teams because I was kind of a know-it-all and I researched everything hardcore, and every time somebody would suggest something, usually it'd be a bad idea because they didn't do their homework, and then I would put them into the mud and then they'd get mad at me. And it didn't help as a woman in the game industry. That did come up a bunch, even though I hate to admit it. It's pretty true. But yeah. That kind of crap. So I'm glad I left all that. Oh, really? There you go. There you Van Gogh. I know it's supposed to be Goff, isn't it? Van Gogh. Whatever, man. Yeah, I'm torn on this. You guys. Unpowdered, powdered lines. Unpowdered lines, powdered lines. Oh shit, Gabe, you outlived Van Gogh.
Oops.
Powdered? Really? Hold on, let me pull out. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Because it'd be the only one like that, and I don't know if I want that. You leave that precious boy be. He is precious. Yeah, 40 is the new 30. It's true. don't know. I am. Oh, God. I'm all over the place. That's why I think about this. Maybe I'll. See, this is usually where I compromise and I go a little bit in between. Also, I think this line is a bit too thick. I don't like how thick that is, so I think I'm gonna shave that bitch down. What are these? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I know what that is. Don't talk to me. I know what that is. Holy shit. That looks a little bit better. That's true. Though I am not doing that, am I? These aren't realistic, are they? Hell no. What? You're not talking about me. No, these aren't. Okay, cool. God, you scared me for a minute. It's like I was doing good art or something. What? It's like a Castlevania soundtrack or some shit. Castlevania bops. And this needs to come up more. This is just bad line art on my part. Bad. Right here.
Hey, chill out. Jojo.
He comes up at the end, though. It's like it's a question. Oh my god. Ashley. There we go. Clean up your line art. Alex just said, I literally just destroyed a dinner roll because of the stream. Yes, it's working. Destroy on. Kill it all. I hope it was tasty. Did you have it with butter as it was intended? Though I was not able to deliver, I guess. Well, because of my own stream, we're getting deep dish, and I don't even really like deep dish. Like, maybe like twice a year. Twice a year, I'll be like, hell yeah, let's do the thing. Let's get the deep dish. Is she mad at him? Does he have something of hers? Our dogs steal each other's toys all the time, and then since Bruni's the baby, she'll just sit there and cry. Oh yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Look at that. But she wants something. Was it sensual? Yes, answer. Yo, I don't think I could draw a cinnamon roll on stream. I'm dead serious. I don't think I could. I would be giggling the whole time. It would be not cool. I would put a mature thing on before I started the stream. I couldn't do that with a straight face. I'm 100% telling the truth. If you eat too much bread, you will die. I love bread. I could eat it every day, and then you'll get fat. Bread makes you fat? Bread is a wonderful mistress that hates us all. Truly. Like, I think you could make a whole, diet off of different types of bread. I kid you not, I was looking up bread recipes because goddamn this thing. And I saw that you can actually, and you guys should actually look this up. Alex, you too, it's easy enough to make. It's called ice cream bread, and I have to go get some. The only thing I'm missing is this stuff called what is it? Self-rising yeast. It's different than, or self-rising flour. One of the two, where it's different than normal flour. But you just get that in your favorite ice cream flavor, and I'm gonna get something with chunks because I want to live on the wild side. And you make a bread out of ice cream. I'm guessing because the ice cream itself already has a lot of the ingredients regular bread does. So I'm gonna do that.
I don't understand.
You take bread, okay? You following me so far? You take bread and you mix it with self-rising like flour or yeast. I forget which one it is. And you put it in a pan and you cook that bitch, and you have ice cream bread where it's like bread that's flavored like the ice cream you had. So you know I'm gonna get my Cherry Garcia up in that. I'm gonna totally do it. Alex, you can wait, but oh my god. Gabe's favorite ice cream is butter pecan. Mine is like 5 different kinds. What do you guys like? What are your favorite ice cream flavors? Also, every time I'm at the gym and a food commercial comes on, I look down out of shame. Because I'm like, if I look at that, I'm going to blow everything. It's going to be bad. Okay. Here are my bread stickers. I think they're good. I think they're good for now. Ah, this French baguette. You bastard. You little fucking confident bastard. There's black licorice ice cream? I'm more surprised than appalled. I don't... Really? Oh. Yeah, you're disgusting and terrible, but I didn't know they actually like put time into making that. What? Yes. Cookie dough, moose tracks, yes. I think my ultimate favorite has to be Cherry Garcia, Ben & Jerry's, because it's chocolate and cherry. And it's the type of cherry that's not like the over artificial cherry. It's just like subtle cherry. And they're little chunks. And I like it. And yeah, Oreo. Oh my god, Oreo anything. I am a slut. I am a slut for Oreo. I'm not even kidding. Cookies and cream, yeah. Like usually to test a place, like an ice cream place, I find I will either try their Oreo or their cookies and cream and cookie dough. Like somehow Baskin Robbins failed me one time on an Oreo. I'm like, what the hell? How do you fuck this up? Somehow they fucked it up. I don't know. I was really let down. It was a bad day. I remember that.
I think it was just really old Oreo.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, how do you let that happen? Do you not know that your business is run on women who need a pick-me-up that day? And if you let that ice cream fall to the wayside, we're going to have a worse day?
You remember what you did with that ice cream?
No, what did I throw it?
Throw it out the window while we were driving.
See, that's what happens. You throw it out the window. I think, what is it, like, and I just tossed it.
And you're like, I can't eat this.
It was like freezer burned, and the flavor was just it didn't exist anymore. It was just gone. I don't know. Ooh, Graham's Chocolate. Is that place you told me about, Alex? That was next to the other place you told me about? Across from Doocracy? Oh my. So come to Canada. I'm not coming to Canada for black licorice. That sounds like a hell tour. I'm not about it. I want to go to Canada, sure. But I don't know. I wouldn't go there for black liquor. I wouldn't go anywhere for black liquor. God save you. You nasty man. Nasty, awful, dirty man. Get off my stream. Get off my plane. What? Gabe, what?
That is scary.
What?
Just black licorice.
I don't get it. Like, why is it black licorice? Like, what about it's black? Like, what? Like, isn't all licorice black?
Well, no, I think to distinguish between the crazies and the not crazies.
Oh yeah.
You sort of have to say this is black licorice. Okay.
Oh my God, that's right. Sniggle likes circus peanuts. Everybody, come back. Progdor, come back. You're off the hook. Sniggle now has to be the sacrifice because circus peanuts are the biggest joke on humanity I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, he's Canadian. Somebody get him a picture of circus peanuts. If you left a marshmallow in probably the driest humidity you can think of for 2 years and put it in your mouth, that is a circus peanut.
Like it's just sitting.
It's rubber.
It's sitting underneath your seat.
Gabe. I'm not even kidding. Come here right now. This is not me.
The smell? Yes, Butters. Yes.
Butters? What happened, honey? You gotta go potty? Are you sure that's her? Has she been farting all night?
She was farting while she was in there, and I thought it was one of these phones.
Oh my God. Butters, you poor thing. You gotta go potty, honey. Oh my God, this poor thing. Our senior dog has probably worse farts than our bulldog. Come here, sweetie. You poor thing. I have such compassion for this little farty poof. I think they're marshmallow. Sniggle, are they even considered marshmallow? Like, what is that texture? What is that? Baby. Texture. Okay, I don't know what to do now that I'm done with this. It's honest. Should I put some cracks in this dinner roll? Oh my God, you reek, you poor dog. Oh my God. Oh God, it's sick. Ew.
What's up, man? Shut up. Cool.
Cool.
Ooh. What's up? Hey, no barking.
Ah, she's gonna do it. I know she's gonna do it. Help. Whoa. She's mad. Why is she so mad?
Probably hungry.
Oh yeah, she hasn't had dinner. Oh
You
no.
gotta go poop because I just smelled farts. You gotta go poop.
Yeah. Marshmallow strawberries. I don't know what that is either.
Go potty? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my God. No, because this just makes it look sad. It looks broken. If I put any cracks in this bread, it looks broken, and I don't want to do that. It's okay, Butters. It's okay. All right, you guys, I think I'm done. I think these are good. I gotta do like text crap now of these, but you don't need to be around for that. Oh, I also wanted to do, I think, Loaf Lover.
Hey, Chancho.
Chancho's losing his shit. How do we just have drastically different candy here? I don't know. You guys are probably more healthy. When we went over to England and Ireland, funny enough, their candy stores had American cereal. That was kind of mind-blowing. Like, we saw a candy store and we looked in it, and lining the back wall was just like Lucky Charms and Reese's peanut butter puff cereal. Like, all of our cereals were there in a candy store. It blew my mind. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. I'm done. Yeah, they do. It's I forget what the equivalent of rocket is. I remember COS or COS, COS is like I think iceberg. Iceberg lettuce, Gabe?
I don't remember.
I thought rocket was like romaine, I think. God damn. Anyway, I'm gonna get my deep dish on because I'm a bad person. So I'll wallow in shame later. You can picture me doing that. This seemed to be a pretty decent replacement for OBS's digital whatever. So I think I'm gonna do this in the future when I'm doing digital. I might still use OBS, I guess, for maybe not. You guys said that the audio was good. Fuck it. Maybe I'll just come to this instead. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta figure out how to press the thing. You guys have a good weekend. I love you. Thank you for coming.